I wonder if something happened.
Where are these foreland mountains exactly?
Those are the... mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again. Phew! What a rush! Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Armored soldiers! Some of Volron's former guards. Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Here I come!
Another incantation ruined! Let loose!
Megasonic thrust! Sonic thrust! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! My turn! It's over! Raining flash!
Lightning orb! Here I go! I only get radiant!
Here I come!
Raging hurricane!
We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back. You're kidding!
We don't have firearms here on Dana. I can show you mine if you like. That would be really awesome, Leon. Dance in the wind! I'm all stopped up!
You're mine!
Air pressure!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go.
My exploits are bearing fruit. Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave. That's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here, then?
I'll see what I...
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelagian?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
No choice. Sonic Thrust!
Here I go.
Pierce
I'm only
through!
getting
I'll take
started.
no further! Pierce through! You're mine! Sonic Thrust!
Simian
Radiant
pest.
Slash!
I shall feel you where you stand. I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on
Here I
out.
go. It's sealed. Negative flame. Get out of there with me.
Bloody
It's now. Glacial spear.
Here I come!
Here's evil.
I'm not done!
Friend. Dancing laser. Here.
You're mine!
I'll be saving this one.
As impressive as always.
Well, I hope that was improved.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered. Well, looky here.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Xion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Xion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Xion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Xion or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it.
An opponent like this should be easy. Here I come! Sonic Thrust! Take this! Sonic Thrust!
They may look serious now, but they're fixed. Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Now!
Bronze and lightning
Flying free! Look at me just sit still!
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Let's talk some more. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Not again! You're on! Not so fast!
Dance in the wind.
Pierce through! Sonic Thrust!
I'm only getting
You're
started.
finished! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! No escape!
All right,
Ready
it's
slash!
showtime. Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No complaints here!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Come and face me! Here I come!
Glacial spear. Here's the evil.
Begin!
Lightning
Blow away!
laser.
Raining flash! Take this!
Is that statue wielding art?
It's
Now
over!
I've seen everything!
Go! Now we got flyers!
I got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Fly away! Okay, here I go!
Lightning condemned!
Sonic thrust!
Thunder blade!
On your...
Lightning!
You're mine!
Here
I come!
Hands in the wind! Air
Resonate with the I'm ready! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
On your
Take this! Not a chance!
I'm only
You're
getting...
on!
Spread! I think I'm getting stronger.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely look...
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine! Sonic thrust!
Negative
Raining flash!
They're all coming after me!
I'm sure you survived that!
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
The enemy wields us too.
We'll soon see about that.
This one's all mine! You're mine! You're finished! You picked the wrong fight! Negative here! Sonic
Now!
thrust!
Redwell, astral energy, full throttle! A flawless victory.
Rising water!
Naturally.
They smite with bludgeon blade.
Pierce through! Here I come! Sonic thrust! It's over!
Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Glacial spear, pierce evil!
Dragon swarm!
Freeze lancer!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Coming through.
You're mine!
Where are you going?
Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Raining flash! Sonic
Are those arms even natural? Now!
Pierce through! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! On your knees! This one's all mine! It's over!
Lightning condemned! Back in
Pierce through! Sonic thrust!
Annihilation!
Raining flash!
Bloody howling! Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Together, that wasn't even a problem. How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cislodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
No choice. Not today. Here I come.
I can shatter any steel.
We got fire.
Turn the tables on.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Now, here I come. Mirage. You're mine. I'm ready.
We can really make weapons with this?
No choice. You're mine.
Annihilation!
Cast through. Ready, flash. This one's all mine.
Healing circle!
Here I come. Now, elusive sonic thrust.
Now! Kigara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
We won that by a mile!
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
I'm not done. Blow away. Burn in hell.
Thunder
Grind you into dust. Take it.
Your wings won't save you from me!
Sonic thrust.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you truly!
You're finished. Rain blast. Pierce through. Take this. It's over. Pierce through.
Impressive, Dohalim.
Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Or so they say. People say that?
Take it. I'm not done.
Do it! Looks like it could be worth something.
What's with that shining foe over there?
Come and face me. Take this.
Raging
It's over. Raining blast.
I'll be raging fire! Pierce evil! Air thrust! Red blast!
Here I come.
And here! Reload!
Take it.
Freak! What's getting target still?
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
All a perfect test.
That's it? Nothing else to add?
You take meticulous care of your child.
Here I go. You're Thunder field. Dance to the wind.
You're finished!
I'm out of ammo.
I'm not done!
Get on in there with the others.
Watch and
Take this! Blow away! Raining slash!
Searing flame. Reload.
Take this!
Can't be strong. All right. Now.
That's what I like to hear. Coming through. Here I come. Pierce through. Burn in hell. Sword thrust. Raining thrust. Next.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was included.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
My fists are crushing it out there!
Right, here goes. You're mine. Pierce through.
You require a hand.
Blow away. Pierce through.
In here.
Resonate with the earth.
Here's the
It's over. Damn it. You're mine.
Sweet dreams.
It's over.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Yours are not the skills of just any warrior. Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and pummeling to me!
I'm ready. It's over.
Jolene, this one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Let's free. Lightning Wyvern. Elucidity. I'm ready. Sonic thrust.
Resonate with the earth.
Stalagmite!
I can feel my precision improving.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here. Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Renwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan. A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Heros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Heros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
It's freezing.
It's always like this in Cyslodia.
Menancia was most fortunate, I see.
We've reached our destination.
Well, if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
Course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard. I'm glad to see you're okay. Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true. The ship, on the other hand, she took a bit of a beating, though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renin engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renin?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yes. We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alphen. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help. Hop aboard, folks.
This thing already looked plenty huge from afar. Seeing it up close makes it really hit home.
I didn't expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renins would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Somehow I kinda doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
What do you mean?
That they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right. It doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renin structure for that matter.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
Shion?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dana's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
Rinwell?
Over there?
Hey, what's up with you?
Huh?
You okay? What happened?
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
What do you think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It beats the alternative, I guess. What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more carefully, Law.
Huh? Oh, right.
It's noisy in here, isn't it?
Things should calm down a little once we're through with this place.
Optimistic as always.
I see that the interior of the wedge is every bit as strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenegus, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for, I'm stumped.
This one will be difficult to predict.
It's over! Burn in hell! Sonic thrust! Heal! Pierce!
Leave the agile ones to me.
I'll thank you. In a bind?
Here I come!
I'm out of ammo.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance. Green taste and blood.
It's over!
I'm ready!
You're my
Resonate with the earth.
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold
Prepare
back.
to be sealed. Actually, perhaps found.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Pierce through!
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Try harder!
Healing circle.
Raining flash!
Thanks, Sheila.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Soaring blast! Pierce through! Sonic thrust! Elusive deity! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction.
Pierce through! Here I go! It's
Healing
over!
circle.
Okay, here I go!
Blast in the wind.
Sonic thrust!
I'm
ready!
I never miss.
Take this!
Thunder field.
It's over!
All right. It's
We
just
did it! My turn!
Thunder blade. By the power of water.
Raining flash!
Gemini Aqua. Raging.
I've still got a ways to go!
And thus our strength yet grows.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
You picked the wrong fight! Blow away! This one's gonna be tough! Raining thrust! Sonic thrust! Take this! This is bad, right? The
Yes, Alvin. Very bad. You'll soon see about that.
Damn it! This one's all mine! Megasonic thrust! Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Raining flash! It's over! You're mine! It's there! Here I come! It's over!
Do it.
Sonic thrust! Okay, here I go! Seismic rupture! Here! I'm ready! Here I come! Ha!
This could be useful.
This is all Dana's astral energy.
Are you saying the Renans are funneling it through here to send to Lenegus?
Sure looks like it. We have to put a stop to it, quickly.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
You're finished!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
You're mine! Sonic Thrust!
Dance in the wind!
We got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Make the rest!
Can you take
It's
it?
over! The Tempest engulfs you!
I never miss!
It's time! Swirl Blade!
Radiant now! Air flame!
As impressive as always.
In
Here
here!
I hope that wasn't true.
Now!
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Sion actually look
That's
frustrated.
enough to give me any idea.
I'm not done! Sonic Thrust!
Lunar corruption! Stepping forward! Alright! It's showtime!
I'm not done! Execution!
Do it!
On your
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
That's what I like to hear. This seems strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear that. It's gotta be man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant. This one will be difficult to predict.
It's over! But I've been hit with something!
So even a master
Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword!
It's over! Slash! Pierce through!
Where are you going?
Bloody holiday! Sonic Thrust!
Here, let me help.
I shall ensure you survive this.
You're mine!
Can you take
Here I
it?
come!
Do it!
This one's all mine!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
It's over!
Reflect on my
Through!
sin.
Into the
flew
shadows!
away.
Wind after Lennox! Alright! It's power of water! That's my cue!
I'm ready! Shut him
Come on,
down!
get toasty!
Burn strike!
There!
Not a
Go!
chance!
I'm only getting radiant storm!
I'm ready!
Take it!
Resonate with
I'm
the
only
earth.
getting bleed blood! Get on in there!
So I still had room to grow.
They're surrounding us!
Strike! Pierce through! You picked the wrong fight! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust!
Power of water!
Benediction light.
Raining slash!
I can't heal you forever!
You're finished!
Take care of...
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a
couldn't make
job
it in
for yours
time.
truly!
Megasonic Thrust!
Eat dirt!
Benediction light.
I'm not done!
It's over!
Pierce through! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll face you.
Pierce through!
Dance
Here
to
I
the
come!
wind!
Pierce
This
through!
one's mine! Sealed!
Ha!
I'll face you!
Sonic Thrust!
Searing flame!
You're right!
One more time! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
guess I misread the landing.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Light blade! Lunar correct field! The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
This one's tough!
Steer it! Play! Reload!
You're mine!
There!
Try this! Stay away from my friend!
Sometimes a retreat is the best strategy.
Careless.
Don't tell me!
Here! Let the Marksman handle this!
Resonate with the earth!
Here!
Come and face me!
The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
We got fires!
Got a really bad feeling about this.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Not today!
By the
Sonic blast! Blow away! Pierce through! Take this! Sonic thrust! Soaring blast! It's over! Pierce through!
In here!
An astral launch?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Take this! It's over!
In here!
Blow
slipped away.
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Sonic thrust! On
Here!
Ready,
Leo Force!
It's over!
Rending you a bloody
Burn! You're mine!
I'll be saving this one.
Let's refrain from losing.
We've sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall.
Don't get careless.
Here I come!
Don't tell me!
You got company. It's like trying to keep up with a wall.
Take this!
I'll be saving this one.
I'm not done!
Take this!
Pierce through!
All right.
Sonic
It's
thrust!
showtime.
Ready, flash!
Laser blade by the power of water.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that. By the power of water. Get on in there with the others.
It's on! Mega Sonic thrust!
Benediction light.
In here.
Take this!
More for the
We've turned the tables on. Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Sonic thrust!
Do it!
Strike!
Wind Astral Energy. More with that thrust.
Elusive Take this! Pierce through!
Do it!
Flash! Blow away!
Tempest Whirl.
How much longer will our healing arts last? This one will be difficult to predict.
Mega Sonic thrust! Sonic thrust!
Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
Try harder! Not today!
Great.
You're mine! It's over! We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Take this!
Prepare to be sealed, though, lethal foot. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing. Leave the enemy's arts to me.
No complaints here!
Air healing art. I can't heal you
You
forever.
aren't you human?
To stop you dying?
Right.
We've turned the tables on him!
There are still more left.
Right! No time to hold back!
Can't get out of this!
Pierce through!
Brett, dance
I
in
can
the
carve
wind.
through armor!
Here I come!
Hold on to your power. Here I come.
They smite with dragon blade!
Lunar eruption. By the
Take it! Pierce through!
Here's a
Lunar
healing art.
escape!
First aid.
Ready, flash! Take this!
Lunar
Pierce through!
by the power of
You're
dance
mine!
in the wind.
It's over!
Negative gate!
I'll be saving this one.
Mega Sonic thrust!
Pierce
Sonic
radiant
thrust!
storm. Fury blaster.
Elusive deity!
Take this. This one's mine.
You're finished!
I'm ready!
Still!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! My turn!
Steering flame.
Not a chance! Sonic thrust! Catapult!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best. really bad feeling about this.
Radiant air thrust.
Worth a shot.
Light after
Nothing gets by me.
Here's evil.
Flaming
Let's
meteor!
end this and get a bite to eat instead.
We're in a long slog with this one.
By the power of water.
Give me a
Take
chance.
that! Mega Ray! I saw!
No matter what, nothing gets past my shield.